Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. For a first video, I thought I would play some FTL. I've played a decent amount of it before. I've not really unlocked anything though, so I've done a few playthroughs and I've not actually completed the game. But yeah, so I thought it'd be kind of interesting just to see where it goes, and I hope you enjoy watching it really. So we'll start a new game. The first ship in the game, normal difficulty. So yeah, we'll just start the game. Cool. Okay. So I won't bother reading this particular box out. I imagine most people know what the game's about, but for those who don't, essentially you are a Federation ship fleeing from the Rebel fleet. You have vital information that you are trying to take to the Federation, and you go from sector to sector trying to escape the Rebels. They're trying to catch you up, and you have various events, that sort of thing. And I think there's probably like 8, 9, 10 sectors or something till like the final battle and the end of the game, I believe. So let's just jump straight in. Okay, so down here we've got our power bars. We've got 3 remaining power on the left here, so I'll pump that power into my weapons. I have the Artemis missile launcher, which can bypass shields, and I have the burst laser, which can't bypass shields, although can knock them out with enough shots. Let's see. So these are my main weapon system. My main systems, I should say. O2, my med bay, my weapons, my engines, and my shields. Down here, there's subsystems. Unlike your regular systems, the subsystems don't take power. They can be boosted up a tier by being manned as well, and they can be upgraded via the upgrades menu, just like the ship systems can. But to buy upgrades, you need scrap. I have 10 scrap right now, which is not enough to buy any of these upgrades. You can also spend scrap in stores, which you occasionally come across. So I'm inclined to save my scrap for the time being, which you earn from fights and that sort of thing, from loot, I suppose. Also, in the top left corner, you've got your hull, and you've got fuel, missiles, which unsurprisingly you're using your missile launcher, and you've got drone parts. Now, I don't have a drone base, so I don't currently have a use for them, but down the line, hope so. Of course, you've also got your shields. We only have 1 shield bar out of a possible 4 so far. You can upgrade that by upgrading your shields. Of course, we'll need more power as well. You've got evasion, oxygen, your crew members, and while we're at it, I will save the current crew member's position so I can return them to that point at a later date, should I need to. So basically, I've got 1 guy in piloting, 1 guy in weapons, and 1 guy in engines. I could put the engineer on shields, but I think I'll keep him on engines for now. I think that's best. It'll give us a little bit of extra evasion. I think I will also take my med bay offline and put that extra power into the engines, so we can charge our FTL just a little bit faster. I don't know if you saw that, but the FTL gets an extra 0.25 charge time by pumping that extra power into the engine. So we'll make our first jump, and off we go. And we've got a distress beacon right off the bat, so I think we'll go for the distress beacon. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire and the repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. Well, I think we'll help. You consider your options. Simply fire on the defense system from a distance? Why not? You fire a few volleys from a distance, and it is clear the defense system is no match for your weapons. However, the station does not seem happy with your solution. You salvage what you can and jump before there is trouble. Well, it worked out for us then. We've got 7 scrap, 1 drone part, 1 fuel. Oh dear. Oh my god, another one. Right, well, the Rebel fleet haven't jumped in just yet, so we'll go for this distress signal. I think they'll probably turn up at the end of the next turn, so we should be alright. Oh, okay. A small civilian ship flies over as soon as you arrive. You're prepared to fight, but they just inform you that they're out of FTL fuel and can't jump. Well, we do have a bit of fuel to spare, so maybe we might get a weapon or something out of them if we give them fuel. We'll see. Give them fuel. You give them fuel. For fuel. Thank you. Here, have this extra scrap as payment. Okay, so we got some extra scrap, which is useful, so we'll take that. I mean, ironically, we might just end up spending it on fuel anyway, but we will see. Next jump. Oh, and we've got a store right here. Okay, so can we make that jump to there? We can. We probably don't have enough scrap to spend at the store right now, but you never know. We might, if we get lucky, we might just be able to buy something. Whether it'll be worth buying that thing, I don't know. Of course, we could probably buy some missiles or some fuel. A transmission from a nearby planet indicates an outpost below, which offers supplies to travellers. You send down an away party to check it out. Cool. Okay, so unfortunately we can't afford any of the weapons, short of selling our existing ones, which I don't really want to do. Any of these, a clone bay would replace our med bay anyway, which I'm not too keen on right now. Crew teleporter or drone control. Well, I would say if we had the money, either of those would be very useful, but we'll save up. Okay, sometimes you get an extra page of options, but we've just got one. So, we don't have any damage. I am inclined to buy a bit of extra fuel. I don't need drone parts really right now, so we'll buy the fuel. I think we'll pass on the Artemis missiles for now because I'm inclined to save up my scrap still. And yeah, I think that'll do for now. So next jump. Let's see. I think this one's probably a good bet. This beacon has been built for a nearby civilian space station. No one hails your ship. Okay. Well, surprised we've not had any combat yet, but I'm sure it will happen soon. As you can see, the rebels are catching up. This area is in rebel. This area is basically rebel-held territory. This area they will gain control of next turn. So if we were to jump back to one of these stars, we would get caught. So even though it's tempting to try and get every last, basically have them follow hot on our heels and we'll get as much loot as possible. I have sometimes ran into dead ends where, like, for example, between here and here, you can make this jump, but I have had occasions where you have a bit of a gap between the exit star system and a star system nearby, and I didn't realise I could actually make that jump, and I've had to loop back into that rebel-held area. So, just because of my own stupidity in the past, I'm playing it safe. I think we'll go for this one. Ooh, we're in an asteroid field. A pirate ship was lying in wait inside this asteroid field. It immediately moved into attack. Okay, so got a fight on our hands now. So, let's see. They don't have any teleporters to board us with or anything like that. So, just look like they've got a missile launcher, and I don't know what that is. I'm not sure if it's some. I don't know if it's an EMP weapon. But I think we'll try and take, as our Artemis missiles can bypass their shields, we'll try and take down the shields with an Artemis, and we will burst laser the shit out of their weapons, probably. Wow, that worked out very nicely. Okay, so they're trying to escape. And we don't... Oh, freaking asteroids. We don't really want that to happen, so... Ooh. Well, I'm not sure. I think an asteroid might have got them before our lasers did there. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. So, we're doing quite well on the scrap front on the whole for early on, I would say. We did take a bit of damage, but... yeah. This is why it's useful to put that extra power into the engineering early on, I guess. Get us jumping a bit faster. Let's see. I think we can make the jump from the exit from there to there. I think I'm probably inclined to go for this one, and we've got a few extra options. It will take us a little longer, but we're doing okay. You arrive at the next beacon only to be immediately hailed by a small shuttle. Help us, we're being attacked by pirates. Okay, well, I think we'll go to their aid, why not? Pirate Scout. Okay, you power your weapons and engage with pirate ships. So, again, they don't really have anything too special on board. Do have a missile launcher, I think, which we might have to be careful about, but no teleporters, no drone control. So I think we'll pretty much go for the same strategy again. Knock their shields offline, disable the weapons if we can. I like to wait just a fraction of a second after the Artemis is fired with the burst laser just to make sure our missile hopefully penetrates their shields. Ooh, we felt that one. Let's see. Right, our evade has dropped to 0 because our pilot's area has been basically had the shit kicked out of it essentially. But yeah, we'll just keep going. And I think rather than waste an Artemis, we will burst laser. In fact, burst laser the shields. Hopefully that'll do it if all 3 hit. Ah, there we go. Cool. 18 scrap. Oh, and 2 missiles as well. I'll take that. Contact with civilian ship. The ship you saved was badly damaged in the battle. Most of the crew accepts your offer to be dropped off at a nearby station. One offers to join your crew. We'll always take an extra crew member. It's good to get crew members early on. Let's see. Right, we've got an injured guy here. Oh, this is our dude from earlier. He can go to the med bay. We'll have our... Right, our crew is all human so far, but you can pick up alien members of the crew. Shields, take the med... Oh, take the med bay offline, get the shields online. Return to... Oh, sod it, that's not what I meant to do. Williams, this dude, Foreman, usually work weapons, right? Pretty sure, yeah. This guy, Williams, I think we'll have, yeah, we should probably have him on shields. It's also nice to have someone on, I forget what you call it, surveillance? Sensors, sorry, or door control. So if you have someone on door control, it will upgrade your early systems to blast doors, and that means that if we get any borders, it's harder for them to break through. And you can also vent atmosphere out into space by opening the airlock doors, and that means they get trapped in an airless environment for a bit longer, which is useful for us. Sensors, I think if we have someone in sensors, we can see through into enemy ships and see what they're up to, so monitor their different rooms and things, so that's always useful. Okay, so I think William, so we'll have someone on shields. I think it gets us like an extra 10% shield regen or something along those lines. 1 shield barrier, 10% faster recharge. It's quite tempting to spend a little bit of this scrap. Piloting allows the ship to make FTL jumps, dodge when piloted. We get a bit of extra evasion. I think we'll take a risk and we will wait for now. Just because if we get any extra shops, any extra stores, I would like to be able to... Did we not come from that star? I guess we didn't. Alright. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we will let you continue on your way. Ooh, I'm not... what have they got? Before I make any rash decisions. They've got door control. Yeah, but they can't beam down onto us or anything, so I think we're going to reject their offer and we'll have a fight. Too bad you will regret this decision. I think you're going to regret it, buddy. Right, here we go. Artemis. We did get a couple from that last fight, so that's always useful. Take down the shields and burst laser their weapons. trying to get out of here already. Well, that was a lot of tough talk. It didn't last very long. Alright, you win. Here's some equipment from our stores. Leave us alone. 9 scrap. Free fuel. The extra fuel's always welcome, so we'll go with that. Oh, shit. Right. Why don't you come out here? And this will be an example of what I was talking about before, sort of anyway. We'll open up these doors and vent the atmosphere into space in order to put out these fires. No oxygen equals no fires, which is always nice. Of course, if it burns too long, our ship will take damage, but hopefully... There we go. We'll just let that O2 restore a little bit. Oh, right, the oxygen's offline, so the O2 won't restore. That was me being dumb. Sorry about that. You might as well go in there as well. Oh, wow, he's taking a lot of damage. Right, you go to the med bay. Take the engine offline, and we'll put the med... Oh, no, actually... Oh, yeah, no, sorry, there is some logic there. O2's back online. Get to the med bay as well. Right, excellent. People are healed up. We'll get that engine back online. Which one of you is who? You are the... Oh wow, their ship's just blown up. Well, too bad for them. They obviously didn't do a very good job of repairing it. This dude, I think, is the engineer. Right, you get back on... Well, just barely an engineer. And you get back on weapons. Foreman. You're a weapons guy. Right, so let's see. Save your current crew positions. So now I can return to that position later on. And I think we'll make our next jump. There's the exit. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one. Jump. Okay, pirate intercepted. Upon completing your jump, Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship, etc., etc. Man, lots of pirates. Right, I think we're going to reject this offer. I don't want to pay for shit. Too bad. You will regret this decision. We'll see, buddy. We will see. Okay, Artemis. Take down their shields. Burst laser. Go for their weapons. I'm always a little bit concerned about running out of the Artemis missiles, or missiles generally, so... Oh! Man. Nothing's on fire, though. That's a good thing. I thought it would cause a fire for a minute. We'll try and keep the weapons offline if we can. We could do with repairing when it... So, I think you just saw a door opening in the weapons bay there. That probably means they're trying to fix it, but it doesn't matter. You have made your point, we're beaten. Take these and leave us to our shame. Oh, 5 missiles, I'll take that. I was just complaining about not having enough missiles. Yeah. Okay, right. So, nothing's on fire, that is always good. And jump. And let's see. Yeah, I do tend to bite off a bit more than I can chew sometimes with this, and yeah, those beacons tend to catch up to me. So I think we can probably fit in another couple of jumps, I think. I hope so. Okay, Pirate Scout. Wow. Mercenaries are swarming the galaxy now, knowing that their less than legal services are in demand during this period of unrest. One is waiting at this beacon and hails you. Hire the mercenary to delay rebels. Hire the mercenary to scout the sector. Fight the ship. You have no need to... You know... The thing is, we don't really need to delay the rebels. Hire the mercenary to scout the sector. Thing is, we've only got a couple of jumps left. I think it's a bit late, really, to do either of those. We could fight him. I'm inclined to let him go, though, I think. Taking... we've not took too much damage, but... Right, shit. He does have a teleporter, though. I think we're going to leave him to it. Okay, we'll jump. Auto Scout. Now, I have mixed experiences with these, but I don't have any drones. That's the main thing I tend to watch out for with them. You're out of the beacon to find yourself dangerously close to a star. Okay, an automated rebel ship, impervious to the heat, moves in to engage. Cool. So, they don't even have shields, actually. But they do have some sort of EMP, whatever. I think that one on the left there is some sort of EMP weapon, which can knock our shields offline. So, we will just pummel them as quick as possible, I think. We'll take their weapons down and just concentrate on keeping them down. I do like the music in this game. Very spacey. Yeah, shields are offline. Okay, I think our Artemis might have missed, in which case it seems like they're fairly maneuverable, so I'm not going to waste my missiles on them. I'm just going to keep zapping them. Keep the weapons offline as much as we can. Oops. Solar flare. Well, that did do us a bit of damage, but ship explodes. 14 scrap, we'll take that. We'll vent this into space. Everything else seems okay though. And we'll jump as soon as possible. Alright, let's get jumping. We'll get to the exit. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Good stuff. You arrive near a damaged and dilapidated space station. It appears to be abandoned, but you detect faint life signatures on board. Well, I think if there's life signatures, we will look for survivors. Oh, got an ex-crew member. Okay. Human corpses are scattered across the station. Lovely. You find the source of the signal, a lone survivor that locked themselves in a storage closet. You quickly retreat with them in tow back to the ship and hope they can recover enough to be of some use. So we've got Area. I should actually check that these survivors of ours don't have any, do they have any pre-existing skills? Doesn't look like it. Williams, Ariel. Okay. So Ariel, or Ariel, however you say it, I will put him on... I think he will go on the sensors for now. Give us a bit of insight into what our enemies are doing when we come across them. And, okay. On to the next sector. When we get to the next place, we could do with finding a store just to repair some of this damage. Next sector. Okay, so good mix of sectors here. You've got green is civilian, red is hostile, purple is nebula, which we haven't came across a nebula in this run, I believe, but basically they tend to dampen your sensors. So that guy we've got, for example, on our sensor in our sensor room would basically be useless. We'd probably put him on the blast doors or something like that. Usually, when you encounter nebula in normal sectors, if you like, it will slow the rebels down. However, for whole sectors that are nebula, I believe the idea is that it doesn't slow them down because they've planned in advance for it. So, I think, let's see. Well, if we go this way, we can avoid most hostile sectors, and we will have a bit of nebula and some civilian sectors. So we'll go for the uncharted nebula, I believe, rather than going for a rebel-controlled sector, because that just seems like a bad idea. Good stuff. You've entered a sector thick with nebulas. You'll have to navigate on instinct. Cool, cool. And we'll just have a quick look at the star map. So this is it. We do have a few stars in regular space. We've got a store right there, which will be useful, and we have a lot of nebula. So I think I'll leave the episode there, guys. I really appreciate you stopping by to watch, and yeah, I hope you've had fun. And you know, give it a thumbs up if you like it, give it a thumbs down if you don't like it. It is all good, and consider subscribing. So thank you very much, and I will see you next time.